As I speak to you, there are about 4,500 Oneinhore Shluchos gathered in 770 in the Rebbe's headquarters. I give a certain perspective. But I do so, and I'll ask you to stay with me till after we say thank you to Hashem for all the miracles. And in this case, particularly for the miracle of these special women. Mizmor l'soida, horiu l'Adonai kol haaretz idu es Adonai b'simcha, boi lefanav b'nona, v'hu k'Adonai olim, hu asanu v'lo enachnu am v'tzoi marisai. Boi yisharu b'soida chatzeroise b'sila, hoi dolo bacha shemoi ki toi v'Adonai le'olam chazdoi v'yad doir v'doir emunasai. Please, as you see, I'm still not in my usual recording place. I don't have a pushka here. Please, take a few coins, put it in the pushka, have me in mind, and more than anything else, have all these shluchos in mind. So let me put it into perspective, the way I see it. We live the most unusual of times. We live the moment that God has been waiting for since He created the world. Because of this first day of creation, the first moment of creation, it says that God already placed the soul of Mashiach, v'ruach Elokim ha'chefes al pnei hamoim, and the spirit of Mashiach, the godly spirit is hovering over the water, and our commentator said this refers to the ruach of Mashiach. 5,786 years ago, when God created the world, He already looked at what? At today. Because we are living these moments. Now, who makes it happen? So let's go back in history. When we became a people in Egypt, the Talmud tells us, "B'schus nashim tzidkoniyos nigalu aveiseinu mimitzrayim." In the merit of the pious women, we were freed of Egypt. What did they do so special? Why do the women deserve the whole credit for us being released from Egypt? Didn't the man have some credit too? Yeah, that's what it says. And the reason is as follows. What they did was, I should say, their faith in the words of Moshe Rabbeinu when he came to say, God sent me to take you out of Egypt. Their faith was unquestioning. Their faith was unwavering. Their faith was also practical. So we got to go out, so we need some proper clothing. We need to come to Matan Torah. We need to be presentable. So on the advice of Moshe Rabbeinu, they went and they borrowed clothing and the jewelry. Tachlis, as we say. It wasn't an idea. It wasn't just a hope. It was reality. So this faith, says the Talmud, is what took us out of Egypt. But it's more so. It's 210 years prior to that moment. It is they who kept the Jewish people alive. Notwithstanding the imminent danger of losing their children, notwithstanding the decree of Pharaoh that all male babies will have to be killed, drowned in the water, they didn't stop of having children. They sacrificed their lives. And they made sure the Jewish community should perpetuate. Man, we're not ready for it. It was only through the insight and through the commitment and through the devotion and the intelligence of the women how it happened. And our sages tell us, the similar events and the similar process that happened in Egypt will happen at the last moment of exile. Today we see the same thing. The shluchos, the wives of those shluchim, are equal partners in everything that the shluchim do. But you know what? As the communists say, All are equal, but some are slightly more equal. They're more than equal partners. Because in addition to be out there, plan programs, give classes, and so on and so forth, they also have a family to look after. Family to grow, to have a family, and to look after the family. This takes woman's courage. This takes a woman's faith. This takes a woman's commitment. This takes a woman's intelligence. So thank God for those shluchis. And thank God that in merit of these shluchis, we will all have the geula now.